Rayman Legends 100% walkthrough. This is Toad's story and the level right before the boss of this painting. This level is once again filled with wind, and that's pretty much the theme of this entire painting anyway. So the level name, can't speak today, the level name is When Toads Fly. And it's not really that challenging, and there are a couple of parts that are kind of weird, but it's not too bad. I mean, there's lots and lots of wind in this one, I think even more so than any other level in this painting. So the first teensy is right from the beginning, and you do get this puncher guy, this glove mitt, that is extremely useful for these kind of levels, and I'm assuming they give this to you because all the enemies can now breathe fire, and that's something to watch out for because they can breathe fire a lot, and they will do it constantly. Also, if you just take out the stilts that they're walking on, then they will fall down, go dizzy, and then eventually disappear. I don't know if you get lums if you make them dizzy and then kill them, but I know if you hit them directly, then you do get lums. So once again, you need 600 lums to get the golden trophy at this level, along with collecting all 10 teensies. And most of the teensies, kind of to my disappointment, were right in plain sight in this level, and you know, it's kind of the point in the game where I was hoping that it was going to get a little bit more difficult, and so far Rayman Legends hasn't really struck me with that "oh my goodness, this is so hard" moment that I got a lot in Rayman Origins. As for this part, you do want to be careful because you can't really move forward, the wind is always pushing you back, and those fish are very evil, but once you dodge enough of them, the teensy will fly down, and be sure to free it as soon as you can or else you will probably fall off. And be sure to watch out for these rocket guys who shoot fireballs at you, and they like to shoot pretty quickly if you're close enough, but they're not really too big of a threat. And once again, kill as many enemies as you can so you can get as many lums as you can, and be sure to watch out for that teensy, although there's really no reason you should miss that one because you kind of have to go right next to him to get to the next part of the level. Now this part is a little bit weird. One nice thing is that when you shoot, you stop moving, meaning you don't go up and you don't go down, so you don't have to worry about falling when you're shooting. And that makes it really helpful for moments like that when there's a big spiky vine below you and a lot of enemies shooting at you. But it also can be annoying because you're trying to shoot at an enemy, and if you miss the fireball they shot at you, then you're not falling, you're staying in the same spot, and the fireball's coming straight at you, and then it hits you, and, you know, it happens sometimes, but I guess that's just the drawback. Here there are a lot of enemies, and this should give you a good boost of lums if you're lacking, but as I said, try to collect as many as you can anyway, and most of them, I would say the majority, probably come from those links that you get, well, depending on the level. So the last King Teensy is down there, and this part is a little bit, I don't know, it's different. I mean, it's not exactly as easy as it looks, but it is pretty easy, and it's just because the wind is always pushing you. Like right here, oh, I barely hit that mushroom. I mean, that was really close. And then just run on over, or fly on over, and free that last King Teensy. And then I believe there's only 2 more regular ones left, and they're both in this area. So this really was not a difficult level at all. And there's also a coin that you can get. So one of the teensies is being tortured by that enemy right there. Just try not to miss it. You know, I tried to ground pound so I could take it out really easily, but I missed. And the last one is up here to the left, in this top left corner. And be sure to grab that coin if you need extra lums. And then free that turnip and destroy him because he is a turnip and turnips are terrible. Now in this part there are many enemies, so if you think, oh man, I don't have enough lums, don't worry, you will probably be able to get 600 here. If you don't, then you just didn't collect enough in the previous parts of the level, and you will need to restart to do that over again. Also, try not to break the link of that lum, but anyway, that is it for this level.